Hello and welcome to another episode of Fort Johnson Podcast. Today, we're diving into the truly special corner of our community, the Fort Johnson Thrift Shop. This isn't just a place where you can find fantastic deals on secondhand items. Nope. It's much more than that. This thrift shop is a beacon of hope and support for our soldiers, their families, and the wider Fort Johnson community. Through the provision of low-cost quality items, they strive to enhance the quality of life for all who call Fort Johnson home. But here's the real kicker. In 2022 alone, the Fort Johnson Thrift Shop gave back over $100,000 to activities and organizations right here on Fort Johnson and beyond. So buckle up as we delve into how our next thrifty find can contribute to this extraordinary mission. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are listening to this podcast. I am your host, Jeff England, and we are coming to you from the Fort Johnson podcast studio. Today with me, I have two wonderful women here that are going to be telling us all about it. We have Jessica Ryder, the publicity chair of the thrift shop, and Samantha Rowlands, the thrift store manager.
Yes.
Rowlands.
Yes.
I know. I'm used to the Rowlands band. J.K. Rowlands. No.
Yeah.
Rawling.
It's a common
I don't know.
mispronunciation.
It's one of those things. It's really hard. You know, it's like it's kind of hard to get people to pronounce my name correctly. It's England. It's Jeff, but I got that extra F, so I'm a Jeff-fa-fa. So we have this thrift shop. I have been here for quite a while, and I've seen many locations for this thrift shop.
Quite a few.
The first one I remember was it was way over there by the back gate, or one of the back gates, and it was in a little building that then became the tax center, and it's like next to the what are they called? The Boy Scouts.
Oh, yes.
And then it was over by the water tower. But now I just saw a sign that says the thrift shop is over by the old commissary or by the PX. Where is it exactly?
So we are actually in the old commissary building. So anytime anybody asks me where it is, I say, look for the big brown abandoned looking building across the parking lot from the PX that was the old commissary.
Okay. So that is over there in front, right in front of the PX. So it's the other parking lot over by the PX. Did you know that the old PX was like right next to the old commissary?
Oh, no.
It was like side by side.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was connected by a little walkway.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. We actually really like the location. I feel like it helps us as far as foot traffic. Like people always said they couldn't find the other building because it was stuck in between the two one-ways. And they always said it was so hard to get to.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been nice for us being in there.
But it was really easy to point out where it is. It's just like, we're by the water tower.
Yeah.
Look for the water tower.
Yeah.
Down the street. Wrong water tower. So I've got, I really do have some interesting questions, and it's probably all the same questions that you guys ask or get asked and stuff. But first, you take donations, and a majority of the money that you make off of your thrift shop sales is that goes back to the community. Mm-hmm. So how does that work actually?
So we are donation based. We do get that question a lot. We do take donations 24/7. Myself and my assistant manager, Jess, we're there pretty much every day. I mean, we joke about how we live at the thrift store. People can drop donations off anytime. We have a donation bin around the back of the building that they can leave their donations in. There's also a platform behind it for like heavier or like fragile items that they can leave, and we're there every day checking for the donations. And then all of the profits that we make each month after our operating expenses, we give back to the community.
Now, can we donate like teenagers and stuff?
No, I have enough of those of my own, so you can just keep those.
Can't get rid of them.
No.
So, do you take anything like on consignment or anything like that?
No, we actually used to do consignment. It just got to be where it was taking up a lot of time and space for us for the store. So unfortunately, we do not do consignments anymore.
But the donations, if you want to get rid of, I got a bunch of stuff that I got to get rid of. one man's trash is another man's.
Yes, absolutely. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm going to have the recycling center in here next week. So, what is the okay? Now, I want to get the two questions right off the top of my head that are really just weighing on my mind. What's the weirdest thing you've gotten?
Oh, I knew you were gonna
And
ask
what
that.
is the coolest thing? And okay, and that'll make for a follow up. Is there anything that came in that you set aside and it's like, I'll take this one and just purchase it yourself?
I do actually. So Jess and I are probably some of our best customers. I mean, we get so many amazing things at the thrift store. My kids actually tell me all the time I can literally never quit the thrift store because we get all the good things from the thrift store. And as far as the weirdest thing we've ever gotten, somebody actually donated their false teeth. One time. So that was really weird. And for me personally, I think one of the coolest things that we ever get, we do get a lot of antiques and things. And so we did actually get an old antique movie projector, which I thought was really cool.
Oh, that's neat.
So we do get some really interesting things.
Now, are you talking like the ones that we used to have in school where they would wheel it in and it's like, yay, no work today.
You could like sit it on a table. It was somebody probably used it for their old home movies.
The old 8mm films and stuff.
It was pretty cool.
Like silent movies. And
yes.
Actually, that was a scene in Coneheads.
Yes.
It was a montage. So what was? That was what, the coolest or the weirdest?
That was the coolest.
It's the weirdest.
Was, the false teeth.
The false teeth.
Yes.
Yeah. Were they wooden?
No.
So it wasn't George Washington.
No, they were actual. Yeah, false teeth. We get all kinds of things.
Did they sell?
No, we threw those away. We didn't think anybody would want those, so we did throw those away.
That was their way of saying, here, you throw these away.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what's the price range that you have for the majority of the store? I mean, you've got stuff for like a penny and things go up to $1 million, right?
So we have things that are 10 cents. And then we have our like higher priced items. We've gotten some really nice bicycles that were donated. They were like, they retail for like $2,000. We priced them for $500. We had some very excited soldiers that bought those bikes.
$2,000 for $500.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get some really, really nice furniture, which is nice. We sold some leather couches. We only put $50 on those. We do try to, price competitively. We really want to help out the families in need. We know, the people that shop in the thrift store not only want a good deal, but, a lot of them are also in need. And so we try to price it, as reasonable as we can for everybody that comes in the store.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's better than, So the best thing from what I can see is that you're not a for-profit business.
No.
So what is the majority? I'm sure you guys don't volunteer all your hours over there. And if you do, it's like, oh, my goodness. That must be a lot of volunteer work. But so you have bills to pay. You have things to pay for, and people can't be expected to work for free.
Right.
So what percentage of the intake of sales goes back to the community?
Do you want to answer that?
Yes, I think she does.
I actually would let Sam answer that. 'Cause she knows probably more the financial side.
I can't believe it. You're just trying to get out of this, aren't you? So okay, yeah. What out of like $100 or out of 100% of your sales, what percentage?
So it's at least 60%.
60%.
Yes.
So that's pretty high.
It is pretty high. So I mean, obviously we have to follow within the nonprofit IRS guidelines, but we do try really hard to keep the expenses down. Obviously we have employees, but we only have 4. We try to keep a really small staff just to maximize profits. Obviously, I work a lot of times for free because I work so many hours.
Don't we all?
Yes, exactly. And we really do try to utilize the donations and stuff that come into the store as far as things that we can use, so we don't have to, purchase those items to keep that more of the money going back into the community. I do work really hard to try to keep our expenses and things down, because obviously we have to buy like trash bags and cleaning products.
Oh yeah,
pricing
there's
stickers.
maintenance costs.
Yeah,
like
just kind of basic
the cost
stuff.
of doing business.
Right, exactly. So other than that, we do try to keep the cost really low.
And since everything's a donation, so
Yes.
you don't have to worry about the wholesale portion.
Right. And we definitely do appreciate the donations. Obviously, we couldn't run without them. So we do get some, like I said, some amazing donations.
Excellent. And so what do we currently have over there for for like Christmas and stuff?
All the Christmas things. We have tons of Christmas trees. We're trying to get those out and get rid of them. Ornaments, lights, stockings.
Those aren't real trees. Those are the...
Oh, no. Yeah, they're artificial for sure. Yeah. I mean, really anything you could think of for Christmas. Coffee mugs. Please come buy the coffee mugs. We have so
many coffee mugs.
So many coffee mugs. Please come buy them.
Now, are you selling all the old Fort Polk stuff that has that, or is it all Fort Johnson and beyond, or is there nothing branded?
Nothing really that's branded. We every now and then we'll get something that has maybe Fort Polk still on it. We stick it out. People are nostalgic. They like to hang on to it. Memories.
It's an antique.
Yeah, exactly. It is an antique now. But most of it is not branded.
So, what are some of the oldest things that you've seen other than the fake teeth?
We do get some really old furniture. We have a really cool antique dresser in there.
Ooh, an antique dresser. Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, which is really nice. It's really good quality that's in there. I mean, we really just kind of we get some old jewelry, some antique jewelry, or some really nice like older style jackets and things like that.
Oh yeah,
that we get in there,
like some leather jackets.
Yes.
You know what we need? You know what you guys need in there? That there used to be like at all the thrift shops was like old 70s clothes and bell bottoms and
we do have those too. They're mixed in with all the regular clothes.
But then I'd have to go in and I have to look for them, and I need to find some with like the daisy patches on them.
But that's part of the fun, treasure hunting in the thrift store.
It's like, I want that outfit.
Yes. I mean, and honestly, minus the goldfish, we do get those platform shoes. We get those hats, the canes.
Nice. So any specials? Do you guys put on specials or anything to attract a larger crowd?
We do actually. We have daily sales every day. So they change, as far as depending on what we have in the store. We do have a standing sale every Wednesday is 10-cent book day, which is
so
great.
You can come in and stand for really cheap.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
But you could buy all the books for 10 cents. So today, we have half off of party supplies and crafting materials and all of the things like
used
that.
bubble gum?
No.
ABC gum.
I don't even think I could give away used bubble gum.
Just maybe if you sell a desk, there'll be some on the bottom.
Yeah, maybe. For free. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. The ABC gum, no charge.
I think only Elf would want that, but that's okay.
Sorry. Yeah. And that's not the first time the elf has been brought up.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's when I had the general in here, his favorite Christmas movie is Elf.
Oh, I love that movie.
And I don't even think I've seen it from beginning to end yet. So I guess I'm going to have to watch it this year.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
It's literally the best.
I have seen parts and pieces. Maybe I have. I don't know. My attention span is about. I have the attention span of a gnat. So
you'd probably get along with my daughter, my teenager.
Yep, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long has the thrift shop been around?
That is a good question.
Yeah, gotcha. I always try to throw out a question that they don't know, that nobody knows the answer to.
We had actually discussed that, and we weren't quite sure.
No.
I can guarantee it's been over 19 years.
It's been a long time, especially when we have regulars that have literally shopped at every location of the thrift store. And they're like, oh, I remember when it was here. And I was like, I didn't even know it was there. So it's definitely been here for a while.
Yeah. Are they talking about the one over in the old?
No, they remember.
Even before that?
Even before that.
Nice.
At one point they said they were in a building in the barracks or something, a room. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah.
Just one room, huh?
Yeah.
That's a small thrift shop.
That is a small thrift shop. I was like, okay.
We've grown quite a bit.
Yes, quite a bit. We appreciate the space we have right now very much.
I bet. How big is it over there now?
Oh, it's huge. And people don't even realize, anytime somebody has to come in the back, they're like, oh my gosh, we had no idea, because we have the storefront, and then we have a room to the side, then there's the middle, go down the hallway, all the way in the back.
Are you in the old the potato chip room in the back?
So we have the I guess maybe they had fruits and vegetables in what was the store area because the signs are still up. And then there's some offices, and then they had the refrigerated and freezer storage section in the back. So we're like right in the middle of the building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we got weather coming in.
Yes.
But you've got everything inside, and you've got things ready to go for Christmas and New Year. So how often are you take donations all the time, just as a walk-in basis,
Yes.
or are there like big item tickets that's like, hey, we're going to need to set aside a time for something like this?
We do generally ask if you're bringing larger furniture items, if you could bring it when we're open, just because it makes it a little easier for us.
Oh, so do you have like an overnight drop-off or something?
We do, yeah. Our donation bin around the back is locked, so people can just leave their donations in there. Or if they come when we're closed, they can still leave them in the bin, or they can put it on the platform behind it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because what on the clothes and stuff, like jeans and stuff like that, because I know that there's fashion out there where people are wearing the ripped jeans and the torn jeans. And I'm sitting there going like, well, I can put these at the thrift shop, or I can donate them, or give them away. And my wife's sitting there going like, no, you can't give those away. They're ripped. They're torn. It's like, yeah, but that's the style. So you guys, do you guys go through and look at the condition of the clothes and decide what goes out and what doesn't?
Yes. It is a painstaking process sometimes.
Yes,
we do.
I bet.
The majority of what we get so much clothing. So much clothing, which we appreciate because obviously people always need clothing, but it is a bit of a tedious process to check through all of the clothing.
Yeah, I got a bunch of shoes and boots that I need to get rid of.
I'll take all those
Oh,
too.
yeah. It's like, and the thing is, it's not because they're in bad shape. It's just because I've got new ones and I got bad feet, so I have to keep replacing them and keep finding something that doesn't hurt.
And we always need men's shoes. I mean, obviously the most shoes we get is women's because we all know women love shoes. I know I do. So we
Imelda Marcos also likes that. Imelda Marcos. No? You don't know who that is? No, it was the former first lady of the Philippines. She was touted to have like over 1 million pairs of shoes or something like that.
I don't have quite that many, but
it's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy. So anytime it's like, oh, Imelda Marcos, and it's just gotten it's so far in the past now that nobody knows what I'm talking about anymore. I'm so lost. Anyway, so you got shoes and men's shoes, uniform items.
Yes. So that's a big thing for me that I love to try to put the word out about for our soldiers is that we do have not only the dress uniform, we have their daily uniforms that they wear to work. I also have the boots, the Army boots. I have the black dress shoes, the undershirts. I mean, pretty much all of the uniform pieces. We even get the rank and insignia and things like that. So I have it all at the thrift store.
Gotcha.
Please come buy it all.
But all Army.
Actually, no.
Didn't think so.
No, I do get some Air Force items sometimes as well. Obviously not as much as the Army. And we do have a lot of the outdated uniforms that we do sell for super cheap because some people still like to, wear those to work in or even go hunting or whatever. So we do actually mark those really cheap. They're only $1.
Yeah, I had it was the thing I saw or thought was neat was when the Air Force had the ABUs, which is the digital camouflage tiger stripe. It's like, I looked at this, it's like, well, how is this going to work? This isn't going to work. And then I went out on field navigation training, and I'm standing there while somebody else walked out into the forest, and it's like, oh wow, it does work. How does blue work with the forest? But apparently it did. I don't know. It's like, I need new glasses or something.
Yeah.
But it did, and so you got those and the ranks, and I'm sure you've got hats and stuff like that.
And PTs and all the things.
Oh, the PTs, the sweatpants and
I get all of them, and I do have the current PTs. So.
Oh, look at that! Mm-hmm. So so what are some of the prices that people can look for on like uniform items?
So the uniform tops and bottoms are actually only $5 each.
Oh, that's a good price.
It is a good price. And then the dress uniforms are $8 for a top, $8 for a bottom.
So I'm sure you have like medals and ribbons and all that stuff in there, and badges. And
only a couple bucks.
Phew.
I know.
And they're still in good shape.
Yes. I'm telling you, we are priced to sell over there.
You know what I've always lost way too much of is the little frogs. Those are the little backings to the back of your badges and ribbons and all that stuff. And I learned on a movie. It was actually a girl who had lost. No, it was just one of the guys. The original, just one of the guys movie, where this girl lost the back of her earring. So the guy, she was dressed up as a guy trying to prove a point, and said, just take the end of an eraser and put it on there. And it's like, you know what, that would work for that. So I tried that on mine. It's like, oh, it does work. Hey, look at this. So if you ever lose a frog, use an eraser.
Yeah, works very good.
So we've got all of those, and we've got furniture. So it's furniture and clothes and shoes and lost children and but no food items. No. Or no, wait, canned?
No,
not even canned items.
We do get some food items that are donated sometimes that we do have a free area up front by the door that we place those items out. Like some people will give us like canned goods or maybe some formula that they didn't use. So we do leave those items up. We have a free area.
Oh, speaking of that, baby items.
Yes, all the baby items.
Are there, what kind of baby items do you guys, accept as donations? Because I'm sure that if people are looking, since it's Christmas and people are looking for ways to give, and so maybe diapers and baby clothes and baby furniture.
We take all of those items. Yeah, we have all of that. We get diapers, clothing, bottles, cribs, mattresses, strollers.
Just make sure
car seats.
Just make sure the diapers are like in new condition.
Yes, not used.
Not used.
No used
used
diapers would be greatly appreciated. And we do make sure that the car seats and everything are not expired.
Oh, and then from there, if you get the car seat, you can go to one of the car seat rodeo things that the MPs put on and the safety puts on.
Yes.
And so now it's like I'm just bringing everybody into this. It's like, go to the thrift store, get your baby seat, go over to safety, get it properly installed into your car, and all of that stuff. Yes. Yeah. See, I'm just an all around kind of helper guy. So, what are some of the funnest times, or what is your favorite part of? I mean, you've been over there, and you're willing to work like 1 million hours a week, and you're doing all of this great work for little to nothing. And giving back to the community. What is your favorite part of your whole time over there?
I love our customers, especially our regular customers that come in every day.
So you don't like the irregular customers? You don't like the weirdos that come in? I see how it is. You're not very friendly.
I know. Well, I have actually been told that before. That's a totally different story. But our customers, and then I would definitely say, just in our community, when people that I know that we've given grants and stuff to, and they're just so beyond excited and grateful for the money that we've given them, and telling you that we couldn't have done this without the grant from the thrift store. That's
a good thing. The $100,000 that you've given just in 2022 alone. What are some of the things that it went to? I mean, you say that you're giving out grants. What are the grants for? School loans, just to help me buy my movie theater for my home theater and stuff like that. Scholarships, brand new car.
No, nice try.
We give to the organizations at schools that need the little extra money.
We've also given one of the ones that I really like is the Cinderella effect that they do in Leesville.
Which means that they have to give everything back by midnight?
No, luckily they get to keep it. They actually provide like suits and dresses and accessories for our local kids to attend homecoming and prom, and it's completely free to them. So they actually can pick 2 items so that they are dressed for homecoming and prom. They have the suits and ties for the guys, dresses, shoes, jewelry, all that things for the girls. And because of the grant that we gave them this year, they were actually able to put the event on. They were worried that maybe they weren't going to be able to put it on. So it's really nice because it makes it so that it's affordable for everybody, to attend. Because sometimes that's just an extra expense, especially when it's close to the holidays. Homecoming tends to be in October. which is kind of close to Christmas.
Yeah, it interferes with Halloween and your costumes for Halloween.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
So I don't understand if it's so close to Halloween, why not just have a masquerade homecoming?
Yes, I 100% support that. I love a
would
good
be fun.
masquerade.
That would be
That would
fun.
actually be very fun. Yeah.
And then for the prom, everyone can just have Under the Sea.
That's an easy one.
That's a Back to the Future reference. Yeah. Go see the movie.
That's actually really good. But yeah, the Cinderella Effect, it's a really great program. So that was really nice. We also give money to the chapel every year for their holiday meals program for our soldiers and their families. So that's a really special one as well.
You should be able to. You should have like a cookout over there or something. Like some kind of just. Here, come meet the thrift shop family and see what we got and see if you can donate. Bring over some donations and have a lunch or something like a sandwich or
Does that mean you're volunteering to come
or
cook?
chili? Ooh, yeah, chili gumbo.
Yeah. Are you going to cook all
jambalaya.
those things?
No, I'm just hungry.
Okay. I was going to say, that all sounds great. We'll be there whenever you come.
Okay, great. So, are there any special events or anything that you guys have something to do with coming up soon? Like either for the thrift shop, or that you're participating in, or that you've helped out with the donations with, or anything?
Well, we did, just give the money to the chapel. For the holiday meals.
So you did do that recently?
Yes, we just gave them that.
So I missed it.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
So I missed it.
Sorry.
I should have had you in earlier.
Well, we do have a donation box set up in the thrift store where we're helping to collect canned food items and things like that. With the Scouts on post, they're hosting a holiday food drive for the chapel, so we are a drop-off location for them, and you can get 10% off your purchase if you bring in 2 items for the food drive.
And Boss usually has every year their toy drive.
Yes.
And I'm sure you guys have toys over there.
We do have lots of toys.
So maybe somebody can come over and hit 2 places at once. They can help out with the thrift shop by buying a toy and then donate the toy. So it's a 2-for-1.
It's a 2-for, and if they bring the canned goods, they get 10% off.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, you can just hit all of that in one.
All in
Yes.
one. This is great.
Yes.
This is getting great.
And we are open this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday?
Yes, we are.
Well, it'll be too late because this doesn't air until Monday.
Darn.
So it was last Saturday.
But we are open the first Saturday of every month.
The first Saturday of
Yes.
Okay, so it's only one Saturday a month that you're open. That's the first Saturday, which was December 2nd.
Yes, from 9 to 12.
From 9 to 12. And the next one will be like January 2nd.
No, January
3rd, 4th, 5th.
think.
Whatever that first Saturday
I don't know.
is. The
Let's take a look at my handy
Maybe the
gadget
7th.
gadget here. The 2nd and the 6th. The 6th will be the first.
The 6th, yes.
I was thinking this.
January 6th will be open 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock?
Yes.
In the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. Get out there, donate.
And if they want to shop in December, we are closed the last 2 weeks of December. So they got to get in and get all their shopping done.
So get your Christmas shopping done before Christmas.
Yes. And we do have excellent sales for the holidays in December.
The last thing I got from the thrift shop was a pirate. It was a little stuffed pirate. He sits in my my office.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so he's in there. But and now I have Pickle Rick in there, and he's kind of a big deal. Yeah, dad jokes. Yeah, they're great. So if you want to be thrifty, you can go over to the thrift shop. You could donate, you could purchase, you can help out in multiple ways. The thrift shop gives all kinds of deals and specials and money to help out people, not necessarily people in need. It helps out the community in general. So what are some of the funnest or the best things that you're most proud of, that you got to personally take part in? See, I'm always getting you guys. It makes you think.
Well, I just want to see if Jessica wants to.
I'm the newest board member, so I have not been on the board.
She's doing such a great job, though. She already got us on this podcast.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I mean, right?
Right.
What's up, publicity chair? So I actually, my daughter and I did actually volunteer with the Cinderella Effect. So it was pretty amazing to see those families that were coming in that were just so appreciative of the dresses and things, because they literally said they would not have been able to afford
that's nice.
for the children. So just things like that. We actually started a new program this year that I'm pretty proud of. So I had the idea. So we do the holiday meals for the chapel. They give out the gift cards and things. And so I was like, well, what if we helped cover some of the other costs, for the holidays, and cover some of the other expenses if they needed to buy a Christmas tree or maybe some, cold weather clothing or even some gifts and things like that. So we actually partnered with the chapel, and we've given out gift certificates to the chapel for the thrift store that they're going to give to the families in need so that they can come in the thrift store and purchase the items that they would need this holiday season.
Nice. And Jessica.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw you over there chomping at the bit, just trying to say. I know you wanted to say something. What was it? What did I cut you off on?
No, I just love volunteering with organizations like this that do so much for the community of the soldiers and the families. It just brings joy to see people happy and excited to come together to give back to the community.
And it's there are other places to donate your items and give, but this one gives directly back to Fort Johnson and the JRTC and the community, and we're all one big happy family here. Or disgruntled or dysfunctional, I don't know. It's a family of some sort. But I love it, and I love people like you that help make this community so great. And I appreciate you both coming out, Jessica. I appreciate you.
Thank you. One more thing.
Nope, no more things.
Sorry.
No more. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to speak.
Okay, go ahead.
We do love volunteers. Our employees are amazing. They work a lot of long, hard hours going through everybody's donations. But we also love to have volunteers within the shop to help our employees go through those donations, help put things on the sales floor. So we do take volunteers ages 13 to 15 with a parent, and then 16 and above can volunteer on their own. Just need to walk in and see Sam, and she'll do the little orientation and get you guys started and involved. And then as well, if you don't, and you can stay or go as long as you want, or I only have
if
2
you can only
hours
come
today.
for an hour, yeah, we'll totally take it. And when she says orientation, she really just means me showing you what you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
It's nothing complicated. I try to keep it easy. We try to keep it lighthearted because we really want you to come volunteer.
Absolutely.
And you can see all of the awesome donations and get first dibs. I mean,
that's
you really can't pass that up.
No.
No, I think that's the big thing for a lot of volunteers. It's like, oh, let's see what we got here. Yeah,
Yes.
This we'll put over here.
So many great things.
Yeah.
And then maybe do you want to touch on the grant process real quick? How you
Oh yeah, how do you get a grant?
You go into the thrift shop and get an application.
Or we can email it.
Or email it. Yeah, you can message the thrift shop Facebook page.
Or our awesome community grants share.
Yes,
April.
and I'm going to put up emails on our Facebook page for grants or volunteer and all of that here shortly. It's a work in progress.
And what's your Facebook handle?
Home of Heroes.
Home of Heroes.
Home of Heroes.
Home of Heroes Thrift Shop.
Oh, okay.
You like that?
I do.
It's catchy, huh?
It's catchy.
Came up with that.
All by yourself?
I did.
You can shorten it to like HOH.
That's what I do. I put HOHTS, Home of Heroes Thrift Shop. Look at me go. Yeah.
And be looking for Instagram in the new year.
Yes.
Ooh, Instagram.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, we want a hashtag. So
But no X.
No.
No, just
No.
Instagram.
X is, yeah, X.
X is X.
Yeah.
X is X.
Yeah, we want an Instagram. We want a hashtag.
Yes.
I want to hashtag it. Getting thrifty with it. I'm just kidding.
That's a good one.
Get thrifty. Get thrifty.
But yes, for the grant application, and then you just turn it in, and we discuss and vote on those each month at our board meeting.
Excellent. Excellent.
Shout out to our board, by the way. They're awesome.
They're amazing.
They're bored.
Yeah.
The board, not their board.
The board. Yeah, not their
Gotcha.
board. The board.
It's a great group.
It is. I'm sure it takes a special person to be so fun to work with and to take care of troops like this and make sure that there's a good good place to get some inexpensive stuff, because not everyone makes millions of dollars like Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all the other rich people.
It's literally why I do what I do. It is a lot of work, but I love it. I love the families in the community and the things like that, giving back.
Well, Samantha Rowlands, and Jessica Ryder, I appreciate both of you coming in, and thank you for being on the podcast. So hopefully we'll be able to get you back here soon.
Thank you.
Get you back and let us know what we got going on with some sales and stuff like that.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Well, I am Jeff England, and this is the Public Affairs podcast studio. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be listening at you later.
That was easy.